Hello everybody, welcome to my first Skyrim tutorial. I'm planning on making a good few of these. This is like one of my first proper made videos on the channel. I have done previous ones before, but haven't really focused on it, so I thought, I'll give it a go, and this is going to be my first one. So I thought today, for the people that do play Skyrim, it's a very, very cool game. If you haven't played it, go and play it right now. I thought today would be a pretty cool idea to make a video on the best way to start Skyrim, in terms of as soon as you start the game, where you go, how to get loads of money, etc, etc. So this video isn't going to be about the best race to pick or anything like that, as I feel like it's down to preference. All races are good, honestly, but I will make a video on what my favourite race is and why. But that'll be in another video. So to start off, when you open the game, you're going to have this race building screen. I'm not really going to focus on what my guy looks like or anything like that, but I will choose a Breton. Again, this isn't a video for deciding what kind of class is better or anything like that. This is just a way to start the game. So when you start the game, where you go and all this kind of stuff to get the most experience and loot, etc. So I'm going to choose a Breton. I'm going to name him Prisoner. Awesome name.
Are you from Daggerfall, Breton?
Alright, so when this happens in the game, you're going to be throwing in and it's going to tell you to move. Now, straight away, you're going to want to run in here. Now, you do not need to follow the NPCs in this game.
What is that
they are honestly,
Could the legends be
for people
true?
that's first playing, you might want to go through the story, but you can just run ahead. As you can see, they're talking down there, you can run up here. You might die. Run down here, and now you want to run past, actually save the guy's life, funny enough, because Alduin normally kills the guy, and it flies away. You want to run through here. Now this is just as a preference. Again, if you have a better idea of doing this, go ahead, but this is what I like to do. Now here is an interesting choice. You can either go with the Imperial, or you can either go Brynjolf the Stormcloak.
We're escaping, Hadvar.
Or Brynjolf,
You're not stopping us this
whatever.
time.
I'm going to call him.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all the Sovereign.
This is down to preference again. I like to think of it, if you go with the Imperial, you get some free ingots and stuff for smithing, because you can smith is uncool and you don't actually have to do stuff. But I prefer to go with Brynjolf. Now I'm going to go with him now, and I'll tell you why. Basically, going with Brynjolf over here allows you to, at the beginning, kill Imperials instead of killing Stormcloaks. Imperials have better armor and better value for their armor as well. When I say value, I mean currency in this game. So currency in this game isn't the most necessary, but if you're a player that doesn't really want to spend time
Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
and making potions, which is something I don't like to do much. I don't like
a
making
dragon.
potions in this game.
No doubt.
You can just do
like
that.
the children's stories and the legends.
And it'll be fine. But real quick, just to have a little tip, faster. If you are high difficulty, now I'm gonna it's expert, but if you don't know, living up in this game requires you to use weapons and magic against enemies or other AI in the game. That way you level up your skills, right, and that will then lead to a full level up of your character.
Come on. You need your hands free.
Ready, man.
There you go.
Don't make me smack your ass.
May as well take guns.
So I'm gonna just take this guy's stuff, pull it on straight away.
Needing it anymore.
I look stupid. I'm gonna get ready. So
Give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see
best way to start this game, honestly, is probably by starting on a high difficulty. But if you don't really care about that, you just kind of wanna know where different things are, loot chests and all this. This is gonna be the video for you, but I will make a separate video on how to level up different skills faster and whatnot. So in a minute, 2 guards are going to come down here, and you're going to see what I mean by just going against the Imperials here. Now they are hard to kill, yes, but that helps you level up faster. Something have better loot and value for loot, so that's what you want, value for loot.
That's your best, huh?
I've always said it's never made it work, so we're going to keep swinging at these people. Now, if you're on a high difficulty, a nice tip is that Brynjolf is basically invincible and he's a badass. He can absolutely most people. So if you just keep their attention so you can do his sort of thing, that's what you want to do right there. Good luck with the attack there, and he's about to go down. Now, what you want to quickly do is loot this body. If you go with the this body really quick, you can take the key. Now, if you don't loot this body straight away, Brynjolf will come over and he will take his long I can't speak. He will take a really long time picking up the key, walking over to the gate and opening it. If you just take it real quick, you know what I mean? Like, you can just go over and open the gate yourself. So, of course, I'm explaining everything, but when you actually do this, you know, you're not going to be paused like this, you're going to be on the go. So, now, another good reason for going with Brynjolf is that you get heavy armor. Now, if you want to level up your heavy armor, here you go. Now, I'm not really a heavy armor person, and this isn't the best value for money. See, the weight is 35, the value's 100. I don't know if that's worth picking up, but I'll show you what it is worth picking up. But what I will take is this sword.
Unlock that door. Let's get out of here.
Now, what you do want to pick up is, I like to pick up these, it's like studded Imperial armor. I mean, what I'll do for this first set is put it on because it's better armor and I won't die, and I like to de-wield just because why not? I never really de-wield. Now, like I said, now you have that key, you can open it straight away. Now, if you didn't do what I did there and just pause the game and explain, you can just run on ahead and get through that gate. Now you want to go through here. There will be 2 guards in this room. You can sneak it if you want, rating a sneak level, but or you just go straight in. It really doesn't matter. Issue with jewelry, not a lot. Now you've got to be careful as well, because Brynjolf will take a while getting down those stairs. So don't run in here hoping for a miracle. But as you can see, I did get a little bit of skill there. Now what you want to take is this armor again. Now this armor that I just took is worth quite a bit, and it does all add up. You can take everything else. Just for quick C, instead of looting everything, you can just take that. Now, when you're in this room, this is where you kind of get your first potions. The game will prompt you to loot this barrel here, like that, see? And that does have a, you know, has some health magic and all that kind of stuff in there. But if you come over here, if you do a little bit of exploration, there is some more potions, like there and there. Also, there's one on the table over here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else around here. No, there's not. Again, if there is, please tell me, because I was late or not. But yeah, I don't really take all the wooden bowls. It's not something I like to take. Those salt piles, not too bad if we do alchemy and all that kind of stuff. So after that, you want to run through this door and you want to come down here. Now you've got to be careful if you're with Brynjolf, because this guy is shit ton of damage and torture. He is not a nice person, especially in high difficulties. So what you want to do is just slaughter the whole kill your teammates, because that's how it works. So I will fuck teammates. Deal with them. Now, again, he is light armor. See, weight 6, value 75. That just, in my opinion, that just works out. It's worth to carry around, you know. Torturer's Hood actually has more armor than my helmet. Logic. But again, I'll take this armor.
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon show.
In this room,
Wait a second.
in this room, the game will prompt you
Like
to
something in this cage.
unlock this door to get this
it's
mage
locked.
gear and all this. If
See
you
if
want
you
to
can get
become
it
a
open
mage
with
straight
some
away.
picks.
What you
Might
can do,
need that
you
gold
really just
once
can't
we
be
get
bothered
out.
to get the book and all that.
Grab
'cause that
anything
book's not
useful
hard
and
to
let's
find,
go.
trust me. You can just search the mage through the bars, but for demonstration purposes, I will just open this up to show you guys. So open this up, you can get a little bit of gold. It's not really that good though. And I'm not going to really read the book now, but Brynjolf does give you lockpicks, give you 12 lockpicks I believe, but if you come over to this sack, you've got 4 and more healing potions. If you come in here, you can get a shield and all that, but if you come over to the table, there is 2 lockpicks. Now, I don't know if that varies, because sometimes it does vary, but usually there's 2, and that was me trying to figure out what button to press just then. So we come through here now.
Hey,
you can
what?
keep going, but if you want to just scrape all the gold you can search it. And I believe one of these. Yeah, here you go. One of these does have a coin purse in it, and there's another coin purse down the line. I'll show you. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. You want to come in here, pick up the coin purse, grab a shit. I don't really care about your bone meal, boy. Move on through. Now, there is a little bit of an exploit in this room. Now, I'm not one to judge exploits, because I've done them in the past, but I usually like to have a good old clean run through of the game before I start doing that. But if you have more people here, for instance, if I didn't kill that guy, yeah, I will kill them later, but this NPC and that NPC count as somebody you can raise your sneak with. So to raise your sneak, you need to be invisible, for instance, right? Like this. Right, and then if you start moving forward like this, without being detected, like that or something, your sneak does slowly go up. So say if you wanted, I don't know, take a shit, or go for, eat a burger, I don't know, you can literally just tie something around your controller, put something on your keyboard or whatever, and just walk into this corner, and your sneak will go up. It's a pretty dirty exploit. It's not game breaking, because you still have to, you know, it takes a little while, it doesn't glitch the game or anything, but you know, it is something to consider if you really just want to go away and do something. Now in this area, be real careful. There's a few enemies to deal with, and there's, again, on high difficulties, on the high difficulties it will be, you know, pretty intense. So try not to get caught up. You know, so again, you want to pick up all their light armor chest pieces. And miss my bow shot. Shoot Brynjolf in the face. It's all part of the skills. He's gonna. Oh my god, dude! Get out of my way. Now you want to again take their. I like to take their arrows and stuff, because arrows are a nice addition to have in the game. Yeah, arrows are nice. Arrows are our friend. Oh shit! That was a stupid flick of a controller. And I cannot shoot. Give me a second, there you go. There we go. Oh my god. Oh. But again, when you get through this bit, quickly grab all of their light armor. Do a better job that I did just then with shooting, because there you go. Usually not that bad, but hey ho, what you can do. Now, through here is a little bit of a secret coin purse you can get. It can easily be mixed. Now, what I also like to do is I know it's bad, and I like about friends and all, but honestly, I say whatever, because each kill you get on friendly or fight, you get XP. So, if particularly you're better than player than me, you can do it legally faster, but we're going to run through here, and we're going to, so if you come down the area, come through this tunnel here, you've got a little skeleton here with a coin purse and some healing potions. It's quite easily missed. It's not like a big difference, but again, if you come down here, usually you run through there, but you come through here, you can go up there and pick yourself a little bit of a loot. So you want to come down here, and there's another coin purse. Get out of that. Let's get out of that mood. Perfect. Now in here there is going to be some spiders, so that was a very weird voice, but a little trick to do with these spiders is that if you get too close, it actually activates the big spiders that come down from the ceiling. And there we go. So if you kind of come for a little bit and you activate them, you can walk back and still get some sneak attacks, but then he runs in like an absolute spoon. But thankfully it doesn't actually affect you. You can still get some sneak attacks, and getting sneak attacks also raises your sneak. So there you go, finally some decent shooting. So you can loot them for some, so your arrows, frostbite venom. Frostbite venom can come in handy if you just need to whittle down an enemy, but as you can see right there, I picked up an amethyst from one of these one of these enemies. So it's always good to keep looting enemies. Get into the habit of looting is a good habit to get into, as I say. But when you're done with this area, you can just move on to the next area. And with this area, and I understand we're still in this this like first introduction bit, but as you can see, we're getting the max things we can. So as you can see, there's a potion of health here. So if you come through and down here, you normally go up that way to the bear over there, or the faster. If you come up here, do a little bit of exploration. There is a potion here and a dagger, but fucking iron dagger, who cares? If you come over here now,
There's a bear just ahead.
he's going to start telling you about a bear just ahead.
I'd
There's
rather
a
not
coin
tangle
purse
with
in
her
this
right now.
cart here.
Let's
You
try
can
to
pick
sneak
up.
by.
And it's a pretty big coin as well, so pick it up. There's a
Watch
helmet
where
and
you
that.
step.
Now another
Or
exploit that I will
if you
probably
like,
make a video on these
You can
exploits,
take
but
this
there's a
bow.
little
Might
trick
take her
you
by
can
surprise.
do is
Go ahead. I'll
constantly
follow your
punch
lead and
and
watch your back.
hit and do whatever with this guy, and it will raise your like stats. So if I keep hitting with the sword, it will raise my sword stats and my sneak stats. If you pull it on legendary, like that, see, look, my sneak goes up. But if you pull it on legendary, he basically loses like no health, so you can keep smacking him. It's a pretty dirty exploit, and I wouldn't recommend you do it if you want to have a fun gameplay or a fun game through. But
Sneaking is
if you played the game
overrated.
before and you just want to get some quick levels, then do it. Okay, so what I like to harvest this guy's pelt because I like to do something in this game. But okay, so that's the first area done. There's nothing else really to look at in here. Honestly, this is where the hell am I? This is honestly that was what am I saying? That was the last bit. So we're gonna move on, go outside, and this is where you really get some interesting loot and a good, really solid way to start. So
Wait!
again, this video is not really meant for doing all these levels, so for the sake of the video, I'm not really gonna care too much about this kind of stuff, so I was gonna sort of point to archery and move on from it. But as soon as you come outside, you're gonna start running, but I want to explain to you and get lost.
There he goes.
This guy's gonna start
Looks like
talking.
he's
He's gonna
gone
tell you
for good
about.
this time.
He's gonna tell you about
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive.
Riverwood or whatever,
This place is gonna be
and he's
swarming
going to
with
ask you to follow
Imperials
him or make
soon
your own
enough.
way there. Now, what
Better
I want
clear out of
you
here.
guys to do, if you want to, of course, is
sister,
follow this
Kurt.
path I'm about to take. So, if I go into my map here, my map here, this is where you want to go. But round, if you come down here, round like this area is going to be some Guardian Stones. Round here, I believe, is going to be like a camp, and round here is going to be a little mine or something like that, right?
Runs the mill in
So as you can
Riverwood,
see, you've got the
just
mine
up the
over
road.
there, the Guardian Stones,
I'm
but the
sure
camp is
she'd help you
invisible.
out.
So I'm going to quickly show you where
It's
to find
probably
this
best if we split up.
find this camp. This camp has bandits in it, but it also has some skill books and a treasure map that you guys want to pick up, because without the treasure map, the treasure doesn't actually spawn for some stupid reason. So now when you follow the path all the way down, just keep following the path,
You've seen the true face
you're going
of
to see
the
like a log
Empire
here. Now if you jump over this log
If anyone will know
and
what
go
the
into
coming
sneak
of the
mode,
dragon
you're going to see a
means.
little hill that dips down, and there's going to be a camp here. Look, camp. Now, if you haven't got a very good sneak like me, I'm kind of playing as a Breton right now. These guys are going to spot you. I know they clearly have like Hancock in their village or something, because damn. But as you can see, you spotted me, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to start shooting at these guys. One of them's got a great sword, so careful, he does charge you. The shielder isn't too bad to deal with. But of course you got to be careful, especially on high difficulties, because these guys have. Is that Brynjolf? I have no idea. I think Brynjolf just killed that guy. What a beast! Or his teammates tried to kill him. So just to be careful, just to be safe here, guys. If you do a better job than me, you're not going to need to do this. But I just, for video purposes, you want to kill these bandits. Kill the last guy. And blam. Now, one of these guys will have the treasure map. I'm not. Hello. One of these guys will have the treasure map. So not this guy. Blah da 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 da. Where is the guy I murdered earlier? There he was. So as you can see, the last guy is going to have the treasure map. Of course, the last guy I loot. 3rd time's a charm. And now I am going to spend half an hour finding his corpse. Here it is. Sorry about that. So here you go. Here's the treasure map. Now, if you don't pick up this treasure map, the actual treasure doesn't spawn. At least I've noticed that. But he has some arrows and some armor, all that kind of stuff. So it's good to pick it up. Now, when you come into this camp, you're gonna see some tents over here. So you've got some tents. Now, in this tent, you have got some magical robes, which is good value for money. Some good money now. That if you come over here, though, you've got a Nightfalls on Sentinel, which actually increases your one-handed, and does go towards an achievement for like getting 50 skill books. But you know, that's if you don't really care about that kind of stuff, who cares? But from the camp, now if you come down here, there's a little path here. Now if you just come across to this path, you're going to find that path comes over here and comes up this little hill here. Now you're going to see a lot of dead people, and it's actually a pretty interesting story that happens here. But what's really interesting about the place is not the fact that it just has gold, is that it also has a Thalmos soldier, and if you loot him, he does have an enchanted item. Now this item is RNG, so no matter what you're doing or how many times you play this like section, this loot will change. It might be the same as mine by chance, but normally it changes. Also changes depending on your level. So say I'm level like 50, this is probably not going to be some iron gauntlets, right? But considering that these are actually gauntlets of 100 attack, so mine are wielding, sorry. This is actually a pretty decent find. But you can, say if you want to do disenchantments and stuff and get your enchanting up, you can just disenchant this stuff and you know, do well right there. So what I'm about to do now, by the way, is favourite on the controller I'm using this triangle, but I'm gonna favourite some of these weapons so I can quickly switch between them. But as you can see, I've actually put on I put on the gauntlet just so I have that extra damage, but you might have something different. So from there, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I unplugged the mic. I'm stupid. But from there, you want to come down this path here. So from the shrine, you want to come down this path here, and you want to come towards the Guardian Stones. And from the Guardian Stones, you will go towards the mine, and I'm going to show you why you want to go to the Guardian Stones first. See, from what I'm doing, I'm going to go for the Warrior Stone, but here, these stones basically level up your stats quicker. So before you go over to the mine, it's good to get these stats just so you have some better leveling potential. But again, that'll be another video for that kind of tips, or those kind of tips. From here, the stones, as you can see, I kind of jumped down the mountain there. You want to come over to this like mine over here, I guess, and there will be a bandit out front. Now you can, if you're pro enough, sneak attack this guy, but I warn you, he is quite deceptive, as you can see, and the race does change of this guy, so he could be anything, but he seems to be a Khajiit right now. Oh no, oh yeah, he's a G. I thought he was an Aragonian for a second. Now he's gonna start smacking me. Get wrecked. So the reason you want to come over here is actually there's pretty decent loot here in terms of gems and stuff. So you want to come into this mine. So if I go to the map real quick, just so I can show you guys. So as you can see, we came down from like over here where we found the little camp, came down towards the statue, then we went up towards the mine. So this is like your set path, right? From where you start, down to the camp, down through the Guardian Stones, up to the mine. This is really, in my opinion, like one of the best ways to start the game, because you get loot, XP, and just like different items and stuff, and also like skill books. You get a fair amount of skill books and spells and stuff. So You want to come into the mine here, and this mine does go all the way through and lead out, getting quite close, in fact pretty much next to Riverwood, which is your location you need to go. So yeah. So you want to come down this mine here. Now there will be 2 enemies here by the alcoholic campfire, and they like chatting shit about the guy out front or something like that. So you want to just kind of deal with them. Deal with them the best way you can. I'm going to be risky here and just keep up my bow, because whatever. There you go, another level. But again, this all helps towards leveling and all that good shit. So if you want to follow this for leveling as well, go ahead, because it's probably the best way to level as well at the very beginning of the game without any mods or anything. So a little journal there. I don't really give a shit about that guy's story, but there you go. So you want to come up here. As you can see, if you do go down there, there is a little purse you can pick up with some gold. There's some items on those bandits and all that, but what you want to do is you want to run up here real quick, and it's going to be a little room here. Try my food is dry. I'm going to pull this lever, and people are going to run through. Like, they get spooked by the fact that their own mechanism dropped, and they start coming through like all armed. So what you want to do is you want to just pick them off, kill them. As you can see, I killed the. If you do have a bow and you're pretty decent, you can kill one of them, or even 2 of them, kick them at the bridge. Then fall into the water and go for a swim. I'm gonna come up here. So again, I don't really like to leave enemies because it's just wasted XP and really and all that kind of stuff. So kill them, get their gold. This guy died in a tragic way, but you want to run through. Now here there will be an enemy kind of guarding this little room here, but what you can do is you can just sneak over here and be a bit cheeky. Unfortunately, you do need to get the chest on that. You do need to kill that guy and come in, but you can just pick up. If you don't really care, if you want to run through or whatever, but you can just pick up stuff from here. So you want to run through here or crouch, and you want to then kill this guy. And when you've killed him, you want to loot him. Again, get it, please. It's a really good idea to get into the habit of looting people, because you just get all, and you just get gold items, and honestly, it all adds up in the end. So you want to come in, and this is where you get your first chest. Now, this chest will have different things depending on like your level and all that kind of stuff. But here, I got pretty lucky. I got an archery enchantment, which is really good. It loses my armor, but I do more damage. So there you go. Now what we're going to do here is there's going to be, I think, 3 enemies here. There might be 4, but as you can see, if you come around here, there's a little coin purse there, and there will be a skill book in this room as well. This guy's pretty stupid. He kind of just sits there doing nothing with his life. Now there will be an archer. He normally comes, like, walks across this bridge here, and there will be a guy with a 2-handed sword. So, as you can see, the archer's way over there. He's never been there before, but barely can bloody see him, so I'll let him come over. Hello. Nice. Move the last second. God. Oh my days. Help! There we go. There we go. So this guy, now you need to be careful. This guy's actually absolutely obliterated me before, because if your health is too low, they do like an auto like a kill on you, and it's really frustrating. So be careful of that. But as when you've cleared them out, you want to jump down here. Now you will have is 2 ingots. Ingots are helpful if you want to start smithing. Now on this table over here, there will be a book on smithing. Again, helping you, you know, level up and all that kind of good stuff. So every little helps, that's what I say. So you want to pick up this loot. Now, when you're down here, there's nothing really much down here. But I will show you some little secret areas that you can miss. Again, I know I've just said loot everything, but for the sake of the video, it's going to run through here, but you can do all that. So when you come to this, like, when you come up and down and across here, you will have this area here. Now, this does lead round. If you go down there, I'm going to show that chest over there. As you can see, there's a chest there with a coin purse. But we can miss this little area here. I have missed it before, but if you come to this area, you do have some gems, gold, and all this good stuff, and everybody likes that. And a chest, of course. So you want to come out from this area, and if you don't like go across the bridge and out, that's the exit just over this. It's a very, very easy bandit camp to deal with. If you come down here, though, it's a little secret way. Under the waterfall, there is a chest, a novice chest that I got. Yeah, there we go. So when I come to this chest, there is a coin purse in front of it. So when you have that chest, you want to then run back out. I'm gonna run back out, go across the bridge, and that is essentially where that entire little area ends. You come out, there might be some walls and whatnot, but whatevs. So, depending on if you spoke to if you went with Brynjolf or with Hadvar, the Imperial, depends on where you would go right now. 1 second, let me just level up on stamina. There we go. So if you are following this tutorial like step by step, then this is where you want to go. So you run across here. You want to beat Brynjolf again to this person over here, because they get into this huge dialogue. And God, it's annoying.
If you really are Raylof,
so as you can see, you can just skip through this text.
would explain what I saw. I don't know. Things just
and she gives you the next mission straight away,
to send whatever troops he can.
As you can see, is coming here.
If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I'm glad to help any way I can.
Do you have any supplies I could take? You can just...
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever...
Everything. She's like granite.
Alright then.
Now the last part of the tutorial, first part of the tutorial, or only part of the tutorial, and depending if there needs to be a second part, is the treasure map we picked up earlier. Remember in the bandit camp we picked up a treasure map? So we, started at Helgen, came down here, you got your little camp, went to the stone, went to the mine, got all that loot there. Now we're at Riverwood. Now the treasure map, if you look at it, I'm not going to look at it, I'm going to just show you, but if you go to Riverwood, which is where we are now, and you have this, best way to describe it, so you have this like log farm here. If you come down from this log farm and go across this river to the other side, you'll see this, so this is where we are now, so you have the Riverwood there, you come across, you'll have this this fallen like tree, and in the tree will be a chest, as you can see. So this chest will not spawn if you do not pick up that treasure map, and that's another reason to pick up the treasure map, because you get all this nice loot, which is all good and dandy. Now that is pretty much where this little tutorial ends. Now if you want a part 2, comment down below, and I'll make a part 2. But really from here it's pretty straightforward. You can either, what I like to do normally is I like to go up to Bleakfall's Barrows straight away and then go down to Whiterun, so I can quickly do these missions down here. But I think for now that'll be a good first part. I think I will do a second part, just so you guys know what I mean by this if you've never played the game before. But with all that loot we've got and all that armor and all that, we can sell that off. See, like all of this is all sales from much. You can go to Hadvar the blacksmith, you can go to the trade place and all that, and you can get a fair amount of gold. As you can see, look at the gold I have now without even selling anything. So that's going to be the end of my first part of this. Best way to start Skyrim, I guess. I hope you enjoyed. Like, favourite and all that bullshit. But a quick overview of the map. So you started here, came down here and all that. Went down to the Guardian Stone, did the mine and across. And that is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to start this game. if you have a better way to start the game, please also tell me, because I would like to know that. But that's the best way I like to start the game. You get loads of stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.